So I've been living in Dubai for about 9 months now, right? And I've learned a lot in the last 9 months. And one of the main things I've learned is that chasing happiness is not a real thing. Let me explain to you why. I've noticed that whenever you sit down and you think to yourself, I need to do this, I need to get that, I need to get this, and then you're going to feel happy, it just doesn't exist. Because when you do it, then you're going to want the next thing, then you're going to want the next thing, then you're going to want the next thing. When I was in UK, I wanted to be in Dubai. Now I'm in Dubai. Sometimes I do think about the UK. And then I think, oh, maybe I should go to Miami sometimes. And it's like, it's always one thing after the other. So I've learned to just sit back and just appreciate the journey. I really understand when people say like, oh, you need to just appreciate the journey, because now I'm fully appreciating that I live in Dubai, and without sounding cocky, a lot of people want to live in Dubai and they cannot. So without waking up every day and thinking, I need to get more money, I need to do this, I need to do that, I just sit back and I say, you know what, I'm working on my purpose. I'm talking to my clients. I'm making money online. I'm living in the greatest city in the world. And I'm just reflecting and being grateful for what I have. Because for such a long time in my life, I always just was always, okay, I need that now. Like, I was like, oh, when I was like a few years ago, I really wanted a nice car and I made some money. I bought a Mercedes AMG. And I remember thinking to myself, I really want a nice, now nice cars are not overrated, by the way. One of the best things you can do is get a nice car. That's something I won't hate on. But after like 8 months, the buzz worn off. And then I started to feel not depressed, but I was like, oh, I want something else now. And then, I was like, oh, I hate the city I live in. I hate London, I'm from the UK. So I thought, let me move to Dubai. Moved to Dubai. And I was like, I've never traveled business class, so I spent £5,000 on an Emirates business class flight. And it was great, yeah. And I was like, okay, what's next? Now I want to do first class. And it was just this never-ending cycle of next, what is next, what is next. And I never felt happy when I had the thing. Like, I felt happy for a moment, then it worn off. Then I kept saying to myself, next, next, next. So I realized that happiness for us men doesn't exist. You have to find happiness in the process. I know it's cliche, but you have to find happiness in on seeing yourself getting better, on working on yourself. Like, I have a free business blueprint, right? It's the first link in the description. It'll teach you how I make money online. It's completely free. And, when people go through that and they tell me, wow, that was amazing, like, bro, like, that's worth way more than money. When people say, oh, bro, you really helped me, or like, you're an inspiration, or, sometimes people message me on my Telegram and they say, bro, like, that ebook was great, or this was good, or, I really like the way you think. That's way better than getting a Stripe payment for like $5,000. I'll be real with you. Maybe some of you might think I'm crazy because maybe you just care about money. But I'm telling you, money is not the end all be all. Money is not the end all be all. Money is great, sure. We need it to survive. But if you're waking up out here like I was as a young guy, chasing money, I need money, I need money. You are chasing something that is not actually going to give you the happiness that you think. It's going to give you freedom, sure. But if it gave you actual happiness, why do you think all these millionaires kill themselves, So there's a certain extent to where more money doesn't equal more happiness. So for those of you, as a quick disclaimer, who want to get started with an online business, I'll quickly plug my stuff just to help you if you want it. Free business blueprint, first link in the description, show you how to set up a social media business. And then second link in the description, you will find coaching mastery. It's $99. It will show you how to set up a 10K a month business. And if you don't like it, message me, I'll give you your money back. But I'm sure you'll love it. It's fantastic. And it's the only way to make money online, and everyone is doing it. Start a coaching business and you'll get your freedom in 2026. I can promise you that. But yeah, I think being in Dubai has taught me that lesson, that always chasing the next thing is just going to put you in this vicious cycle of just, it doesn't exist. And I've learned to just be at peace with who I am and what I'm doing. Cool, I'm talking to my clients inside Coaching Mastery. I'm talking to people who have got my free business blueprint. I'm talking to people who are, I don't know, on Instagram, who are in a different niche, and I'm talking to them and they're telling me my stuff helps them. I'm learning from them, right? It's not always about money. It's not always about materialistic things, which is what I think a lot of young people get stuck with, which I was guilty of too. I always wanted a Rolex. I got a Rolex. Now it's like, okay, I want that Rolex. So I think a lot of the times your unhappiness stems from always chasing the next thing, always chasing, trying to be happy when it doesn't exist. If you just take a moment to breathe, you are blessed because you have food in the fridge. Your mom and dad are healthy. You have a roof over your head. These things are great, bro. Like, for example, me, sure, I'm not a billionaire, but I live in Dubai. I have a view outside my Burj Khalifa. I should take that as a blessing every single day because I know a lot of people would want to do that, And this type of mentality, I just recently switched to it because moving to Dubai, moving cities alone was very, very difficult. And it is very difficult and it's very stressful because it's a very fast-paced city and the standards here are incredibly high. Like, it's mad, So it's learned me to taught that it's okay not to have the things you want yet, and it's okay not to always want to chase the next thing, and it's okay to sit down and be satisfied with who you are and who are you becoming, And that's given me a lot more satisfaction, because I was waking up all the time thinking, right, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this. And then I get this and I'm like, okay, a few hours would pass, the dopamine would go down. Oh, I need to do that now. Oh, I need to do this now. It was just a vicious cycle. And it taught me a huge lesson that there's no end goal. None of us know where we're going, let's be honest. But death and taxes are promised. None of us know what we're doing, let's be honest. We're all just trying to work every day. We're trying to take the 24 hours in front of us. And I think that's a massive lesson we can all learn. So, yeah. Chasing happiness, I don't think exists. I think you need to make peace with who you are and work on the values you align with. I think a lot of people are trying to make other people happy when you should be working on making yourself happy. For example, a lot of people will go to university, get a job just because their parents told them to, but their heart wants them to travel the world, to meet people, to go and drink coffee in Bali on the beach, to go and talk with villagers in the Romanian mountains, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so hopefully you guys found some kind of value in this video. And I just thought I'd turn the camera on and just talk about this because this was something on my mind. And yeah, all the links for you guys to start your businesses will be in the description below. It's been your boy Neiman the Machine. Talk to you lovely people soon.